معنا على الخط من جزيرة بالي المقاتل الهولندي فينسنت لاتول من أجل حديث حصري لبرنامج MMA All Out، فمرحبا به.
And with us from Bali, Vincent Latoel, who unfortunately didn't win his fight against Kotetsu Boko. But I got to ask you, Vincent, being in that atmosphere, fighting in front of your fans, in front of your hometown, what was that like? Describe the feeling for me for an Indonesian to walk into that cage and to fight for your fans.
It's a very incredible feeling. For me, it was also a great experience to fight in front of all the Indonesian fans. It gives me really a boost. I felt a lot of energy walking there down the ramp to the cage, and it gave me a lot of self-confidence.
And obviously, when you lost, can you tell us a little bit about that feeling as well?
Yeah, I'm so experienced in this game MMA. So I knew I was losing, and I know I gave 100%. But at that moment, Boko was the better and smartest fighter. So I took my loss as a real athlete.
Vincent, this is Rio, by the way, from MMA All Out. How are you?
Hi, thank you. I'm fine. Hi, Rio.
Let me ask you first about the weight division. Are you going to go up or are you going to go down?
I think I stay in light division, lightweight, or maybe I'm going to feather. But one championship, they have some new weighing rules. So for me, it was also the first time to deal with a new weighing system. So I know I can go down to featherweight.
And you feel comfortable more going to featherweight?
Yeah, I think it's better for me. Featherweight, lightweight, I can move easily. So I can manage myself in my weight.
Vincent, talk to me a little bit about the game plan going in to fight Kotetsu Boko. It seemed that in the first round you started out really aggressive like you normally do, and you really put the pressure onto your opponent. You had the better of him in the earlier rounds, but then when we got to the second round, it seemed like you lost a little bit of your gas. Kotetsu caught you with a right, and that seemed to end everything for you. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, part of it is correct. I was aggressive. I put a lot of pressure forward, but I was more dealing with myself during the fight. I couldn't find some good holes, and he hit me with some jabs, and yeah, he was smart. I couldn't. His fighting style was very uncommon for me. So I was constantly analyzing his style. It was a strange style, like wushu. He didn't stand like this with his hands facing his face. His hands were down. So for me, it was difficult to fight.
Yeah, we commented on that too.
Yeah.
You know, you have about 25 fights under your belt.
Yeah.
You're 37 years old. Where do we go from here?
I don't know. If I'm deciding from fight to fight. So yeah, I know I'm like quite old in the game, but I see it from fight to fight.
See, I would not have asked this question, by the way, after the Arnon's fight. I thought that was great. I thought like we were going to take off. So I would not have asked this question about a couple of months ago. But today I'm asking you, you're going to take it, you said game by game?
Yeah, game by game. I train a lot. I know I'm getting older. When you're getting older, your recovery period is longer than normally. When I was 20, I can go on. I can fight every weekend, for example. But now I have to manage myself, my body, my health. It's very important.
It doesn't matter. It's how you feel. I mean, look at Dan Henderson, right? Let me ask you, what is Martijn's training regimen like? Because we've been talking a lot about that. Is he still doing meet days with you guys?
Yeah, there's always one day is meet day. It's Wednesday. It's meet day. It's in Holland. In a lot of gyms in Holland, Wednesday is a meet day. So at Wednesday we have to like train hard, like kickboxing and grappling, and it's training for 2.5 hours. Just go on.
So you think his style of training is definitely getting you ready for fights?
Yeah, definitely. He's a real specialist.
Vincent, you talked about the weight loss policy with one championship. Do you think it actually enhanced the art and the way of fighting, or did it actually disrupt you guys as fighters and kind of threw you guys on a curveball?
I think it's a good. It's good that one introduced this kind of new system. Because normally I fought on lightweight, and I know I asked my opponent, I asked them after the fight what their weight is on fight day, and most of them are 10 kg heavier.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So I'm walking around on 75 max. So I'm always fighting against guys who are much heavier than myself.
So you endorse the new weight cut policy?
Yes.
Okay, well, we got to thank you so much for your time. Thank you for speaking to us. We can't wait to see you again in the cage if you do choose to fight again. I know you're doing a fight-by-fight basis. Rio and I have to say, you are one of the more aggressive fighters in one championship. You always, win or lose, you're always going to go and get it. And that's what we like about your fights. That's why we like calling your fights. So good luck to you. We hope to see you soon. Thank you, Vincent.
Okay, thank you, Ali and Rio.
Take care, my friend.
Okay, thank you.